We're going to start writing and solving two-step equations with a couple examples here. So my first two examples are shown in these two boxes. The first one says 19 is 4 more than 5 times a number. Find the number. Circle or highlight important information. Well, 19 is means equal to. 4 more than means add. 5 times the number times means multiply. So those are some important words. Define the variable. It's asking us to find a number, so n equals my unknown number. And when I go to write my equation, I'm just going to kind of use my words up here. 19 is means 19 equals 4 more than. More than is one of those starred words or one of those words that we have to think about. We're adding 4 to an original amount. So the original amount here is 5 times the number, 5n, and then we're adding 4 to that, so plus 4 kind of goes on the end. And order does really matter when we're writing these equations. So then to solve it, we're going to use inverse operations. I'm going to subtract 4 from both sides, and I get 15 equals 5n. Then I'm going to use the inverse of multiplication to divide both sides by 5. My 5's cancel, and I get 3 equals n. So when I answer my question with a label, this one doesn't really get a label, so I'm just going to write a sentence to answer it. The unknown number is 3. And we can always go back and check our answer and make sure that it makes sense. 4 more than 5 times 3. Well, 5 times 3 is 15. 4 more than 15 is 19, so my answer makes sense and seems reasonable. I can move to the next example. 7 less than twice a number. So less than means subtract, twice means times 2, is means equals 35. Find the number. So I always kind of circle and highlight as I go. You can notice less than, times 2, equals. Define the variable. It's asking us for an unknown number. I'm going to say x this time. X equals my unknown number. There's no right or wrong answer when you're picking a variable. You're picking a letter. A lot of times if there's it's cars, I like to put C equals cars just to give myself some cues. But if it's an unknown number, it really doesn't matter what letter we pick. When we write the equation 7 less than, remember that less than is kind of one of those words that we have to take twice the number and subtract 7 from it, because the original starting point is twice a number and we take 7 away from that. So 2x is twice times 2, 2 times x. 7 less than that is minus 7. Is means equals 35. When I solve that, I'm going to use inverse operations. So I'm going to start by the inverse of subtracting 7 is adding 7 to both sides. And I get 2x equals 42. I'm going to use the inverse of multiplying by 2 and divide both sides by 2 to get x equals 21. So when I answer the question, the unknown number is 21. Those are the first two examples that we did together. When you open up, we're going to do a couple more examples in the next video before I let you try a couple on your own.